up, boys and girls? Time to catch up. I wear a hat so I don't show so much gray, but I just got a shower and I'm letting my hair dry. It's cold. I'm up here in Wisconsin, so you'll notice I'm not on the East Coast. I've done that for 3 years. I had a discussion with the company and said, hey, I'm done for a while on the Northeast. That's just me. There's a lot of money in the Northeast, but I'm ready for a little change of pace. You know, that's what it's about. You got to find that balance for you. You know, I was thinking the other day, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm like, why do people subscribe to my channel? So some of it is I try to give some information. It's good for this is a good channel for new drivers, so that they can learn from my mistakes. Experienced drivers, I don't know why they subscribe, but probably to be able to laugh and reflect on maybe when they were newer and made the mistakes that I make. I don't know, but I appreciate all of you. I really do. And I try to give you an update every once in a while. It's been far and few between lately. I've had a lot going on in life, but I want to stay in touch. I want to grow the channel, and so in order to do that, I've got to make some videos. So I'm going to show you on a map best I can kind of what my thought process is. Let me see if I can turn the camera on. So the best I can do here is try to draw and hold with one hand. That means I had to put my cigar down. But basically, ATS, oh, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to Dennis and Christy. They're some folks that had come on, had put me down as a recommendation, as a referral, and I appreciate them, and I've been working with them, just being there for them for quick little here and there questions that are unique to ATS. And I wish them all the best and all the luck, and I hope they're doing well. So ATS has got a lot of very well and good paying loads that are in kind of this area here. I don't know if you can see. Seem to be in this range a lot. This area here. But they also have other loads. And what I've told them that I wanted them to do is run me the Southeast to Midwest. So I'm looking for more of this range. I said I'd go as far as, well, I'd say over here. Trying to stay out of, well, oh Lord, that's not working at all. Oh my goodness gracious. Trying to stay out of the Northeast. I'll go to Pennsylvania. The problem is if you go to Virginia, you almost always have to go up here to get a load to get out. So it's just better to just try to run in this region around here, and this is where I've been running. So to give you an example, I went from Atlanta over to Alabama, and then let's see, I went to Lancaster, Texas, near Dallas. Back over to Athens, Georgia. I'm looking at my paperwork here because I don't remember where I was yesterday. And then I've gone with a load all the way up to, I'm not quite there, I'm doing a 34-hour right now. Going up to, that's where I'm heading out. My paperwork's up here. I'm going to Eclair, which is just near, it's right around there. Anyway, you see the area that I'm working in now, and that's a good area for me. So that's what's working for me right now, and I'm enjoying it. It pays a little bit less because, like I say, they have a brokerage firm that they use. So a lot of these loads that are not necessarily their clients, their customers, they do have plenty of brokerage loads. So they do pay a little bit less, but I'm willing to take a little bit less. I actually actually was looking at, before I had my conversation with ATF, I was actually looking at going back at night. So I contacted a buddy of mine who I met through training school when I first started driving, who's still with him. He ended up getting his own vehicle. He's an owner-operator that is tied on and uses his the authority. He runs under the authority of night, and he's got a good gig, so he's doing well for himself, and it works for him. For me, the numbers weren't working out. I was not going to be able to make the amount of money, even if it's a little less, like what I'm running off of some of the brokered loads. I'm going to make more money than had I gone back to night. So the thing is there's a lot of carriers out there. You have to find the one that works for you, and sometimes your situation changes to where that carrier that you were working for isn't going to accommodate your life changes that affect you, and that's why some people move from one company to another. But I was fortunate that I was able to communicate and get an agreement that my dispatcher is going to send me more in the Midwest and the Southeast, keep me off the Northeast coast for now. I might get back to it. I'll wait till after the winter, because it's not that I can't do it, it's just that I don't want to. So that's just where I'm at right now, and I'm happy with that. It's going well. I'm just going out 2 weeks at a time, go home for a few days, spend time with my wife, get a couple things done at the house, and then get back on the road. And that's going to be the rinse and repeat of what I do for now until things change and I want to do something different. So that's where I'm at. Everything else is going well, and I really got nothing exciting to talk about. I want to say one thing is I'm thinking about moving my fifth wheel back, or my truck forward from my fifth wheel a little bit, because it seems like I'm hitting that fairing on the side of your cab between the trailer and that little fin. I don't know what it's called. But I typically, when I make a tight turnaround at a shipper or receiver, a U-turn, I guess you would call it. I don't like that word because you're not supposed to make U-turns. But I'd find that I guess I'm hitting it. I watch it and I don't think I'm hitting it, but my fairing is bending in some. So clearly something's going on, and I can only think that I'm hitting, the trailer's hitting that fin. But it must be just enough to bend it, and I've got some industrial Gorilla duct tape that's holding it on, and it's not falling off, it's just bending. So there has been some damage to it, and I may have to get that looked at sometime when I'm up in the shop. I'm going to be home next Friday, so today's Sunday, so that's 5 days from now. I don't want to go to the shop. I'll be close to Minneapolis, St. Cloud, where I could go to the shop, but I really don't think I can afford to spend a couple days in the shop for them to mess with it. So it's not affecting my ability to move forward, so why bother? But I am keeping an eye on it. So I'm thinking if I give a little more distance between the trailer and that fin, if I do have to make these tight turnarounds, maybe I can avoid doing any more damage. So that's just one of the things that I'm looking at doing. But other than that, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're staying warm, because it's cold. It's like 25 degrees up here in Wisconsin, and I've seen some snow, not this week, but I've seen some snow recently. And winter's coming upon us, so you guys be safe out there. And we'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Have a good day.